Hi, this is David with entry number 273, coming at you here in Kangyoung City on, Monday evening. And I'm happy to report that things have really turned around for me at school again. So I'm happy with the trajectory that I'm currently facing, so hopefully this month will go down smoothly. I also have news that the festival is not just the weekend, it apparently is the week. So it'll keep going until next Sunday, possibly. I think maybe Friday, but I think next Sunday. I can check, they have banners all over the place. But that means that it's very loud, 24/7. I also wanted to mention that I purchased this bottle because I'm going to do cold brew coffee. Cold brew coffee is kind of like an essential thing that I think everyone should do that drinks coffee in the summer. It's basically, instead of using hot water to make coffee, you use cold water, and instead of brewing in 4 or 5 minutes, it takes 12 to 24 hours, and you get a lot less as a result. So is it really worth it? No, but I think the flavor and stuff is really awesome, and it's not hot, so it's good for me. So what I'm going to do right after I film this is I'm going to take this container and I'm going to fill it about this high with ground coffee, maybe this high, and then I'll add ice and water, and then let this sit overnight and strain it when I get home tomorrow. And then by that time I'll dump it all out through a filter. I have a coffee filter, and it'll be good to go. And I'll probably keep it for about 4 days, and then I'll drink all of it. By then, by the 4th day, I'll have it drunken all of it. So that's kind of exciting, maybe. Probably not. Basically, like I said yesterday, I kind of wanted to talk about perspective on the importance of like problems. Excuse me. And I actually think I watched the video again yesterday, and I feel like I actually covered it a lot in that little preamble. So basically, just to reiterate what I was saying yesterday, is that if problem for the individual is a problem, the magnitude of that problem is that person's prerogative. You know, how they interpret it, how they want to respond to it, their emotional level of that problem is their own reality, is their own perspective. So, you know, I was listening to people talk when I was with them on the weekend and hearing a lot of issues and stuff, and you know, sometimes they seem trivial to you, but you always have to keep in mind that to the person that's having the problem, it's a very real issue. So like when I think about how many problems I had during the last semester and how I was just like constantly like depressed and upset, and you know, for a while I was like, yo, don't think like that, you're being stupid, this is ridiculous. But I've come to realize and understand that, you know, those were real issues for me. Those were like, at the time, they were really like real, you know, they were really a part of who I was at the time, and those experiences kind of have affected me and how I am now. So the legitimacy of those problems is real. The legitimacy of any problem is real to the person who's feeling them. And the significance is, you know, I don't really think it matters, because in the moment, any problem is an extremely bad problem. I think I'll end by just saying, we all know that if you're not under anesthesia, severing your arm would hurt a lot, like a lot. It would be like probably the most painful thing you'll ever feel during your entire life. If someone just took a hacksaw and sawed your arm off, right? That would be excruciatingly painful and ridiculously, like, you know, just gory and horrible. So in that moment, that pain is super intense. But imagine you wake up in the middle of the night and you have to use the bathroom. Alright, you know, you're groggy, you don't really know what's going on, you can't see, so you put your feet down off the bed, and you start shuffling towards the bathroom, and right as you're going around your bedpost, you don't pick up your foot enough, and you slam it, right? You slam your big toe right into the bedpost, the corner of the bedpost, right, you know, where the two edges meet, or the two ends meet to make an edge, and you just slam your big toe straight into that corner, okay? In that moment, in that precise moment of when flesh meets wood or metal or plastic or whatever, that is the worst pain imaginable at that moment, right? That pain you're feeling is enormous, is the magnitude of it is just outstanding, it's extraordinary, and in that moment, that's the worst pain you've ever felt in your entire life. And you could have just gotten your arm severed the last day, you know, but in that moment, it's real. So I think I'll end there. Just saying, always have perspective, and just because your life is going well doesn't mean everyone's life is going well. Understand that problems for people are real for them. Don't try to say they're not. You know, help them maybe attain perspective, but don't say their problems aren't real, because their problems are very real for them. And I think you might know it already, but you know, practicing what you preach is a little bit more difficult than just saying it out loud. Like I said before, platitudes are fine, but what are you going to do with them if you'd never act on them? So, thanks for watching. This has been entry number 272 or 73, and I will talk with you tomorrow evening. Bye.